There you go. Seats heat up. Hey, B Rose. How are you? Good. I'm late. I normally be out the house before now. I don't like that. And here I am. I said, let me come off for a quick little spell, little minutes as I ride to my destination. Yeah. I guess I just really seen that these lights do come on when you actually get on the bridge. I guess they saving money. That's funny. I thought I was going crazy yesterday. It's like when you actually get onto the bridge, it lights up. And I got a headache that won't quit. And I can't swallow pills, so I don't know what I'm about to do. Because I don't have any kind of like stand back or anything like that. Goody powders. I don't know what I was thinking last night because I should have bought some when I was at Walmart. Hopefully it'll stop. Yeah, but today was a good day. I went to church this morning. That's probably why my head hurt, because I literally went to sleep like 2 hours and popped up and went to church and then kept going after church, out and about a little while, because I really didn't want to go to sleep in the daytime and have to end up trying to go to sleep again at night to try to get to work. But whatever, man. Here I am. It's hot. Come on, man. Yeah, church is good. And it's crazy because like last week and this week, it was right in the vein of what I was talking about on here last night. About just getting more into the word. That's what our series is on right now, is learning God's word. You learn his word so you can do what's in his word. So you can know the things of the word, the actions of the word. I mean, we all can, we all know right from wrong. Well, I guess some of us do. Most of us. Some of us know right from wrong and really just don't care. We're going to do wrong regardless. But it's like as I get older, it's just like I have a different level of peace, and it just involves me and God. Yeah, I have my family, I have my babies, and my friends, and all that good stuff, but like my peace is just, I want to be closer to God, I watch around, like, just at a lot of different things, and some stuff that I see is like that has to carry a certain level of misery to not be free to just be, in a sense. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of people live in, you'll hear people say like, oh, we live in a simulation. But I think some people really do live in a simulation of what the crowd look like versus what I look like. Nobody wants to be, it's like almost like nobody wants to be different than, they're gonna be something like, maybe not just like, but something like, when you're trying to find your own lane, like, I don't know, turn it into a lot of different things that what I feel happens most of the time is people have magnificent ideas, right? And having those ideas, they may not look like the norm. It may not look like what others may expect from you or think that should come from you, but a lot of people are scared to go against they're in a way they're scared to bet on themselves. I guess I would say. Instead of betting on themselves, it's what's popular. It's what's everyone else doing. It's how can I fit in. It's I wonder what they think I should do. You know what I mean? What's gonna make this appear this way? How about staying true? Staying true. That one thing that you think no one to pay attention to is the very thing that many people may need. It's kind of weird that even in adulthood, people still have. I guess as kids, we do want to appear and feel, appear our best. You know what I mean? But our best isn't like predicated on what things around us look like. Like, how about I'm just dope because I'm me, you know what I mean? Me, I'm silly. Me will pop up on this live, have absolutely zero idea what I'm about to talk about, but I'm gonna talk anyway, and we're gonna see where the heart flows. I think that's what happens. Like, what happens from the heart, you know what I mean? Everything in life isn't scripted or manufactured in the clouds or whatever. Sometimes what's in your heart is much needed. You never know what your what your enthusiasm and excitement for something, your passion for a thing will bring to someone else. Like I said, I don't know. I love people, and if I can be of encouragement, then I'd rather be. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be. It's like, I love laughing. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine a life without something being funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's life if you can't laugh? Like, I'm trying to laugh through this headache I got. I already know this is gonna be the longest 7 hours. I gotta be here till 6:30. I pushed through last night, but I don't know about tonight. I just want to go to sleep. And I kind of want to be off Monday. That's what I kind of want. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm doing a lot of self-actualization. So as I get ready, I feel like I'm at a point that I'm just getting ready to shift into the next phase of who I am, Everything that I've accomplished and gone through the last couple of years, it's time for the next few years. I think that the last part of me that connected me to the time and space I'd been in was my car, Now that I got my new car, it's like, okay, I got my car. Life is going on in Virginia. I'm working. Yeah, what's next? That's where I'm at. What's next? I'm so ready though, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you get into you can get into a space of complacency. And that's a space I truly try to stay out of. Because for me, complacency just means boring, You go on with the motion and it's like, okay, this is what I do. Robotic. That's why I try to, like, switch up some things because I have a super routine life right now. For a simple fact, I'm not really doing hair right now. So I guess that's the next phase. It's priority to get that salon full time. It's like I'm a hairstylist, man. I do hair. I am not an Amazon worker. I know one Amazon worker gonna be jumping out the car and running to the door. I don't know why I kept telling myself I had to be to work at 11:30. Oh, what in the world? Then it hit me at like 10:14. No, ma'am, it's 11. I'm glad I live a little bit closer to the job. Man, I think I'm gonna come back out when I get off work. I might do an early live. I don't know. It all depends. But I kind of do think I don't want to go to work Monday. But the thing is, like, if I push through Monday, then I'm done until Thursday. So help a sister out and give me a little push, a little motivational prayer. I don't know why do they feel so still. It's like I went to church, y'all. I was so sleepy up in there, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh Lord, let me stay awake. I made it. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like the day stood still for a while. Like I'm just going through the motions. That's the place I don't want to be in either. Just going through the motions, because just going through the motions can land you in complacency. I need a real vacation, like get on an airplane and go somewhere. I was thinking about going to Ohio around Thanksgiving time, but that's quick. I might have to shoot for Christmas time. I might have to see if one of these people can let me I know what I can do. When I go on my break, I can run to the store maybe, because I have to get something for this headache, because it ain't working. I do not have enough hours to go home. First 3 at least, then I could go home. Use that much time. You know, this a random live. I don't even have to talk about. It's really this headache. Right, let me leave this up. Like this. I like to be early so I can kind of woos out when I get there before I have to go in. Nobody in my house would wake up before I left. Like I'm about to go. Me and my friend in Chicago, we used to have this thing called Blue. Well, we still do it, but we don't really be like we used to be like on the phone strategizing, but she don't know it yet. We about to have a Blueprint Monday. That's what we called it. Blueprint Monday is where you write down, or put your heads together and brainstorm and come up with marketing strategies. She does hair, she does sweets, she does party plans, she does a lot of different things. But we come together and we kind of brainstorm off of ideas to, market our business and to motivate each other to, kind of bring growth, new ideas, refreshing. Sometimes it takes to just bounce ideas off of each other. And, a lot of time what happens is she'll have a piece, I'll have a piece, and then we come up with something super dope and start doing it. So, yeah, I need one of those. I need to get back to my Blueprint Mondays every Monday, not just every so many Mondays. It brings a level of structure when you have some things that you do routinely, especially when it's effective. I met my friend like, let me see, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. I don't know, many years ago. But I'd say about 13 years ago on MySpace. We was inside of a hairstylist group. And everybody in that group had built a little camaraderie. They kicked me out. Look, some people just don't like the honest to goodness truth, or they want to be right when they wrong. So if you told them the truth, they blocked me out the group. Even though the girl who made the group was mad, told me to come back, I never went back because forget y'all. I don't want to be in your little sneaky little group anyway. But nevertheless, I made a very good friend there, and she lives in Chicago. So that's all we do. We be on the phone just masterminding business ideas. And like if I'm feeling a little slump in my business space, or just in life in general, I can, I'll call her and be like, or I might text her and be like, hey friend, I'm like, man, I feel low, I don't feel right. I'm like, all right, give me a minute, I'm gonna call you. And then she'll call me, and we just start going up from there. Start motivating each other and talk about the things we need to do. It's almost like it's a time where it's almost like I would call it like a memo break in a sense. Like instead of us like just sitting there by ourselves writing down our memo, we start talking about things, and those things that we talk about become the memo that we need to write down for ourselves. So that then it's like that little cheering squad. All right, girl, you got this. Let's do this. It's like you can never, like, especially when you're self-employed, it's like you need somebody that's like on the same wavelength as you, or somebody that know a lot of things that you don't know, because none of us know everything. But it has always helped me business wise to, like, one of my other best friends, she's like my mentor. So I tell people, like, shoot, get you a mentor that is where you're trying to go, not somebody that's sitting there chilling doing the exact same thing. So my mentor, a millionaire, multi-millionaire. So yeah, I need anything I don't know, I need to know about that. But what I love talking about with her is that now, just because somebody's a millionaire don't mean they smarter than you or anything. It just means that their strategies is turning out different. But what I learned from her is we'll talk for hours, and she'll say stuff like, I'm just listening. Every time I talk to you, I learn. And I'm looking like, what? I caused you to be educated on something. You talking about you learning? But it was those moments where I realized, you know what I mean? Like, most of us probably carry something super valuable that we deem to be just ordinary. You know what I mean? Our ordinary is extraordinary to someone else. What we think is minimal or close to nothing is everything for somebody else. It could be a key for somebody else to open a door that they couldn't quite figure out. I think that's where that's why we should all be confident in our walk, confident in our ways, because I just think we're unique in our own way. And however we're made up, whatever our ideas, our dreams, and everything, hopes, desires, whatever they are unique. They're unique to us. And they are to be shared as such, not manipulated into something else to try to make it what you think in your mind is supposed to be. The way it came from your heart, the way you got it in your spirit, the way you got it in your spirit. That way it makes absolutely no sense to anybody else and you don't care, you know? You be like, oh, you gonna see? Watch. I can show you better than I tell you. Like I said, I think we underestimate ourselves, you know? Powerful beings. I believe that each one of us possess something so powerful. It's just sometimes we need that thing that activates that thing that lets us know, like, yeah, this is what I said, this is how it's supposed to be, and this is what you're gonna do. I think we instead of getting active in a thing, we look for the fruits of our labor without the laboring. What's gonna come from it? But you got to go through the work process. You got to go through the work process. See the fruits of your labor. But you follow the manuscript that you've been blessed to have. You know, the car is turning right there. I think that's what we get off of that particular manuscript that may have been with us since we were young. You know, some people get to the place where they think, oh man, I'm too old. If I had done this. But I'm here to tell you today, you young as you feel, you young as you say. Ain't no time like the present, you know. Shoot. Whatever you sitting on that you thought you should have did, you still can. You still can. I heard a guy preach one day like it could be 10 chicken shacks on a block, and you're going to be the 11th. It isn't your job to worry about how many chicken shops on the block. Your job is to know what's going to make your chicken shop different. You know, what's going to be in your chicken shop that is not in the others. What's going to stand out about your chicken shop that says, man, they chicken over there is fire. Theirs is dope. But her chicken is the bomb. And, you know, it's more than just the chicken. Yeah, it's that fried chicken, but that establishment is way more to it than just those chicken wings, you know. It's way more to it than just that special sauce. That Kool-Aid drink that she mixed with the special, you know, ingredients. It's more than that. When I go in there, it don't feel like that chicken spot over there. When I go in that chicken spot, man, the atmosphere is calming. When I go in that chicken shop, I feel peaceful. When I go in that chicken spot, I want to stay a while. I want to get a seat and sit down and bask in the ambiance. What's in here, you know? Oh, that's just the love of God, you know? Whatever you establish, you need to have the love of God inside of it. And people should feel it, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always say I'm working on myself, not necessarily to be, oh, this better person than whatever, but to really reflect those attributes of, you know, someone who loves God. There's people that I talk to sometimes, and I'll be like, man, you love God, don't you? And they be like, yeah, why you say that? I'm like, I can feel it. You know, I want to be that person. I walk past you like, what's some chill bumps? I got chills. Hey, they out here in this parking lot getting. How you smell weed through the windows and they are not down? All right, let me try my luck. Yeah, so I guess if I had to say anything of encouragement, it would be do it. Whatever it is for you, just do it. It's gonna be great, you know. It's It's gonna be great because it's an idea that God gave you. It's unique, you know, it's uniquely made for you, and it can only be pulled off by you. You might be that 11th, 12th chicken shop on the street. You know, I might be that 500 stylist on the block. It's not gonna be just my talent that stands out. It's gonna be my character. It's gonna be the fruits I display in my life. Sometimes it's not how good I make them look. Sometimes it's, man, I felt really good leaving her establishment. We had a wonderful conversation. The atmosphere was right. I felt comfortable. I felt like I knew her for years, you know. Those are the reviews I'm expecting. And the bonus will be, man, my hair is dope. I ain't had a cut like this, never. Not in forever, but never. I ain't never had a cut like this. This girl got them anointed hands. That's what I want to hear. That's what I hope for each one of you. That's what I hope for each one of you. Hey, Diane. Why I call you Dion? Lord have mercy, Jesus. If I get in the cage today, I'm gonna call you Diane. I got a headache. I need somebody to talk to while I work through this. I'm tired. I really want to stay home, but I can't. I cannot. But anyway, that was a small, short, quick rant. I ain't have much to talk about today, honestly. Because of this headache, I just couldn't even. My flow was off. That's okay. Mama said there'll be days like this. This is how the song went. And today was one of those days. I ain't got it in me, but I want to stay consistent and obedient to my command, which is to press play and talk. I hope I said something of encouragement to you, even if it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 words. I hope something I said resonated with your spirit and it helps you. May God bless you as you sleep, as you wake up and get ready to go to work, and cover your children as they go to school. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Bye-bye.